Coach, if you can start off with a brief opening statement.
You bet.
We'll go to questions.
You bet. Good evening, and hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Today, just had a practice this morning and hopped on a flight here, and everything went pretty smooth. So guys are excited to finally get to this point. You win the Pac-12 championship, and it seems like forever down the road. A lot of things before you get to this point, including even academics, right? Guys taking finals and things like that. But here we are, and really looking forward to a great week being down here. Continue preparation for Texas, and lot of new adventures for our guys. Being in this particular game, in a national semifinal game. First Pac-12, not just the first UW team, but first Pac-12 team to ever be in the Sugar Bowl. So a lot of exciting things. I know our fans are excited to get down here and get a taste of New Orleans, and also, be ready for the game. So looking forward to an awesome week being here.
We're going to go to some questions now. Please wait for a microphone if you could. Question, Ted here on the side, if you can get him.
Coach, you've been in bowl games before, but this is the first time in a playoff game, at least at this level. Are you approaching this any different than you would a regular bowl trip? And if so, or if not, have you talked to maybe coaches who have been in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a bit different feel to it. I think even the setup of the bowl itself, with the activities and so forth, I think there's I think in our guys' mind, probably more of a business-like approach to it. Never really had conversations or worries about guys maybe not even thinking about playing. They worked extremely hard to get to this point, and this is what it was all about: is having the chance to be in a national championship. And so I think there is a more of a business-like approach. I know our staff has a lot of peers throughout college football, myself included, that just kind of get an idea of just the things to be ready for, the way that the schedule might be set up. But I think there's a lot of experience our staff has, and we've sorted through all that and had a good schedule in place up to this point, and looking forward to a good week.
Coach, what do you know from watching film on Quinn Ewers, and what do you have to do to try to contain him or stop him?
Well, I think the thing you see is that he's had continual growth from a year ago, and that's not just Quinn, but also just the rest of the team. And he, along with his skill group, are in sync. You can see that they're executing at an extremely high level. I think his command of the offense has continued to improve from a year ago, and so we're expecting a much different football team than we saw, which was a very good football team even a year ago. And so he's protected. He understands. I think just from a football sense, it's another year into your career, and so been very impressed. He can deliver the ball, put it wherever he wants, and we'll have our hands full, trying to slow Quinn and the offense down.
Good to see you, Coach. Scott Huff, really good friends, your offensive line coach, really good friends with the defensive coordinator, Pete Kwiatkowski. Maybe talk a little bit about the conversations that maybe you're having with Scott and Pete to contain those big two interior defensive linemen.
Yeah, I know they're very close and talk regularly. Out of season and even during the season. I think those conversations maybe, I don't know for sure, have dwindled down here as we get closer to the game. But it's pretty evident, what they are up front, and just guys that stuff the run, and I think just as a unit, get after your quarterback and get a push at the line of scrimmage, getting the quarterback's face, and we know that will be a great challenge for offensive line. Coach Huff's done a great job with our guys, all season long, and looking forward to that challenge. We know it will be a great one, but that's certainly a big piece of their defense is what happens up front, not just at the line of scrimmage, but also with the second level at the linebacker level.
Coach, I have one for you here from the Associated Press. What has Michael Penix meant to your team this season?
Well, yeah, he came in 2 years ago, and I mean, there was expectations from my end. I knew what we had, and I knew we had a really good quarterback that if he was in charge, we were going to be able to have one of the better ones in the country. And I think as time gone on, he's just really pushed himself to new levels. The talent, the skill set's always been there. I think the instinctiveness, his football IQ, I knew this back 4 years ago that, it was elite. But, he's had guys now around him that can make plays, can protect him. I think what's really, to answer your question, been key is just how much he's involved as a leader as he's become more comfortable in the program. And I think, there's things that he's done that just in those big moments, whether it's leading our team down the field when our backs are to the wall, not just this year but last year, time and time again he's done that. He's come through. It's those big moments when he's exhausted and will get up and get in front of the team, whether it's halftime, in the end of the game, and just give those talks that you can tell are deep. Just the ones that where he's finding every bit of energy to make sure that he challenges the guys to dig deep and give everything they have. And so he does it on the field with his production. He's a relentless worker. He's really pushed hard to help himself be his best, and his leadership, I think, is probably one of the biggest areas where we've seen, as a team, him just really step out in front and not be afraid to put the team on his shoulders.
Any additional questions? One more from Ted.
Yeah, sort of, hopefully not piggybacking quite on the last one, but last year you played this team in San Antonio. That was a pure bowl game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, this is a business trip. Have you emphasized that to your players, or do you tell them, hey, have fun down here, and to a certain degree, but
yeah,
the stakes in this game are a lot higher than they've ever played for before.
Yeah, no, there's no question. I don't think I had to say too much about it. I think that's really, kind of the balance that I think our team has. We have this mature group of guys that has these lofty goals that weren't just set here those last couple of weeks, but all season long. And we've been able to balance having fun, enjoying being around each other all season long, just with the work that it takes to prepare to be great on Saturdays or on game day. And I'm really proud of these guys for that, because they know that, hey, this is the time to work and this is the time to have fun. And so, I'd expect that business trip, that workman-like mentality to continue here on this trip here down in New Orleans.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You bet. Thank you, guys.